Hi everyone. This is the very first time I am recording this how to read the newspaper, or it's not like I'm telling you how to read the newspaper, it's just my way of reading. So, hope it will help you. So, let's start. In the first article here, I'll go through the important articles only which are relevant. Here, this is a Bengaluru edition Hindu newspaper. In the first, here you can see Yediyurappa. He says that there is no coalition government or no coalition happening between the JDS and the BJP, and Biden says that they will concentrate more on the climate change work, and he has appointed two of his members uh, to the team. So previously we knew that Trump had exited the Paris Climate Agreement. He also told that I don't want to be part of WHO. So that proceedings were also started. So all that thing. So just a quick recap. And here we can see our Prime Minister Modi visiting Gurudwara on the account of 400 birth anniversary of Guru Tegh Bahadur. He's a ninth Sikh Guru, and Sikhism here we can, since we know that there are farmer protests happening, and there could be some question arising out of Sikhism also. Guru Granth Sahib, the book, and what else from Sikhism. So uh, we can concentrate on that part of it. Nepal, we know that our relations with Nepal are not that good from past like 1 years, we can say. Here, Sharma P. Oli, he is the prime minister. The parliament is about to dissolve, and there are going to be fresh elections. The previous things what I could recall is the Kalapani Lipu Lake and Limpiadura issue, and then the Ram belongs to, sorry, Sita belongs to Nepal, and then also those, like if Indian women marry any of the Nepalis, like 7 years of after 7 years they'll get the citizenship. And then what else I'm recalling? Yeah, they included these things and published in international forum, that is their map, new map, which contain Indian territories. And also when there was a political instability in the Nepal government recently, some 4 5 months back, even the Chinese diplomats intervened, and they took part in their legislative or parliamentary affairs. So that is one thing. And we know that farmer protests are going on, and yeah, continuation of that particular thing. So we know that BJP, there are upcoming elections in West Bengal. So we need to go and revise like the election part of it. So the elections piece of the polity should be revised. And yeah, some local news. Tribals, for people, we know that minimum age for marriage is like 18 for girls and 21 for boys. So anyone who has taken anthropology, so they can say, just in Karnataka there were some protests happening for reduction in the marriage age. So on the other hand, like Modi government or the Modi administration was planning to have this increase in the age of marriage for the women. So again, it has its own pros and cons. We can discuss as and when we like get those topics. So I want to keep this video as short as possible, because I want to complete all these current affairs within 5 minutes or so. So 148, so in Mysuru, it's a place in Karnataka. The Gram Panchayat elections are going on, so we need to go and revisit the local self-government panchayat systems. And then so we don't have any economy section. So yeah, again here, that's what, so Biden introduces his climate team, like two more members were appointed. And a new virus strain out of control in UK. It says that like it's more 70% more contagious than the existing virus. So this is like the mutated version. We knew that recently UK had released its first Pfizer vaccination, and like it was made available to the public, and everything was going fine, and this happened. And today the stock market also crashed, because this being one of the reasons, because they are not allowed to go on and celebrate Christmas. And again, same, flights are refrain from moving and all that. Again, we have 9 dead in Kabul attack, Afghanistan capital Kabul. We know that we had the Doha agreement uh, between this mm, terrorists in Afghanistan and the government, but it doesn't seem to be going good, and frequent attacks can be seen. So that we can add as a part of terrorism for the mains GS paper, international relations and all that. Cyber attack, not interested. Sorry, not important. Dozens of students freed from abduction in Nigeria, not so important. Again, this 4 charge over the Charlie Hebdo. That's the this issue can be added in any of your mains paper for those communal disharmony, or for that. This issue is related to that making the puppet, the newspaper which put the puppet of Muhammad, and many people died, and recently in Pakistan also there were protests for that, and yeah, and the French prime minister, there were all the French prime ministers photos were put down on the roads, and they even in Turkey they banned many of the uh, products from France and all that. So other than that, Mamta, thanks. It's just because Amit Shah visited West Bengal for his election campaigning upcoming in Bengal. India, yeah, this is one important news here. India to bring more nations into coastal radar. So we know that these days, because of high tensions in the Indian Ocean region and also South China region, we are seeing like there are many players coming in this region, and our coastal area is very big, vast, like 7,500 odd. So it's trying to add more countries so that we can have good security maintained there. Mauritius, Seychelles, and Sri Lanka already there. So first comes Seychelles down, extreme down, then Mauritius, and then Sri Lanka. So geography wise, Park Strait, Mauritius is one of the islands. Seychelles near comes close to South Africa region and all that. Yeah, this can be part of, we can add it as a main security piece. 11 FIRs. We know that in UP we had this new ordinance which was passed by UP's CM Yogi, that unlawful conversion of religious ordinance, religious conversions like Hindu girl marrying a Muslim man, and if it is a forced conversion, then they'll be jailed. All that. So that we need to not to go deep, because it's a state passed law, so it's not passed throughout the country. Not useful. And Mehbooba Mufti, we had recently the District Development Council elections conducted in Kashmir. The Lieutenant Governor is Manoj Sinha in Kashmir. Then what we have, yeah, agents to shut Punjab mandis. Okay, not relevant. Okay, improve APMCs. We need to go and look about the APMC Act here, because this piece is coming up again and again. So, and also like many trade unions or the farmer unions, so that I'm expecting a question to be coming on this trade unions or the farmer unions. Union, basically question on unions. And yeah, some sarcastic comments passed by few people. Okay, this looks good. Best information, nothing much here. Same from the paper 1. Nothing relevant. So I think in most of these editorials, like they try to say the same thing, but they have so many words added there. So the right call here, again they're speaking about those uh, AP Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister who had set a complaint on the High Court judge that he's like not favoring, like he's doing some mm, partiality when it comes to him. So there was a state of emergency also created here. Habeas corpus suo motu, like suo motu, the Supreme Court takes a case on its own. Laying foundation of the faster growth, nothing much here. He's saying like since we have reached the recession for the first time in the history, like recession is like when 2 quarters, if we are having a negative growth, it's a recession, and we have reached first quarter like 24% down and second 7 point some change percent down. So he's saying we need to grow at a rate of 8% for the 2021. What needs to be done? Economy angle, and here healthcare, like what we are lacking, it says like 70% we have private, 30% public, 80% don't have protection health insurances and all that. And it also says like we are having only like 0.6% nurses for one doctor, but universally it should be like some three nurses three nurses per doctor and all that. And also a number of doctors per population is also low for us, so all this can be included in the health mains related. These are not relevant for the prelims anyways. Smoldering unrest, what did I read about this? Yeah, so recently there was an attack on one of the Winston companies. This was like the Apple related company, so they had their center here, and it was like attacked because they didn't pay the salary for the employees, and employees went on to destroy the infrastructure for 37 crore. I think for the number is not point here. So this is concerning, even prime minister is concerned, because like if people are like outraging in this way, like will the other companies come around in India, and would they invest? So here just a fear is being shown. Okay, here we have an article, losing the plot on women's safety. Recently Maharashtra government had uh, passed this Shakti Act, like for the women's safety, like death penalty for like rape and all that. So is it good? Even because she's saying, the author is saying that even if you're imposing death penalty, or in that case what will the rapist do is like he'll go on to kill. So we need to go and see what else can be done. Values that gown advertising, so not needed. Yeah, I think that's all I could get out of this paper. These are all like local news, not much relevant. So yeah, thank you guys. Thanks.